everybody else is out there sacrificing their life. This guy is with his pants off, having sex with Maggie. What the hell?
Hey, you gotta get it somehow.
Welcome to our video review. This is Omar from GuyFi.com.
And Romancia from TVAfterDarkOnline.com.
And we are going to be reviewing The Walking Dead episode 4, right? That's where we are.
4.
So we're going to start with the worst character. Romancia, start. Who's your worst character?
From the girl's perspective, the worst character had to be Carol. Sorry. Carol was pretty much semi-useless in that show. She was kind of just walking around, and she left off with TDOG. My guy TDOG got bitten up. And, you know, it's kind of emotional, but yeah, Carol, she's the worst character for sure.
Carol's the worst.
Agrees with me.
I don't know. It's a tough call for me. The worst character for me, I wouldn't say worst character, but the one who didn't bring their complete A game this episode, and this is going to sound really weird, I think it was Rick. Rick is my hero, but in this episode, look, Romancia's her mouth is going to be wide open. But in this case, I'm upset with what he did with Lori. He's a punk because he didn't get a chance to say goodbye to his wife, and she passed away. I mean, he lost. To me, he lost this episode big time. He was frantic. He was out of control. He didn't know what the heck was going on, and he was taken advantage of big time.
There was live freaking zombies coming through, Omar.
That's his fault. He's supposed to protect it. He's supposed to protect the crew, and he failed. And that's why at the end he had that emotional breakdown. I love you, Rick, but you lost in this episode.
I don't know, guys, but I'm just telling you right now, Omar is down. I wanted this knockout right there.
Guys, put in your comments below or tweet us. Tell us who was your worst character episode.
You're out of your flipping mind if you put Rick as one of the worst characters or did not bring his A game to this episode. Next.
Okay, I think we're having technical difficulties where Romancia is getting, I can't hear her very well, but let's get to the WTF moment. What Romancia likes to say it the real way. How do you say it?
What the fuck, moment?
That's the right way to say it. So, what was yours, Romancia? Go for it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Besides T-Dog in the first 3 minutes of the show being bitten, had to be definitely the Lori, you know, being slit open and her baby coming out. That was it. That was emotional to watch. Carl having to see his mom being slit open by the stomach for this baby that might not be Rick's. Yeah.
Man, this is really hard for me. There's so many moments in this episode. I mean, since you already said Lori's giving birth, to me that was crazy. I'm stuck in between T-Dog sacrificing his life this episode for Carol just being taken out so quickly. It was just like, what? What just happened? But there were just so many. Let me just real quick. Rick's breakdown was definitely one, and when Glenn and Maggie were having sex at the Watchtower. Like,
hey, Glenn!
Glenn was getting his while everybody else is out there sacrificing their life. This guy is with his pants off having sex with Maggie. What the hell?
Hey, you gotta get it somehow, even when there's a zombie apocalypse.
All right, let's go to the next segment. We're gonna go to our favorite character, the one who brought their ultimate A game. Go ahead, Romancia. Who's yours?
From a girl's perspective, gotta be Rick. Rick owned that. Now, I'm gonna be very honest. It was hard for me to choose back from Carl and Rick. Because when Carl walked out, that moment when Carl walked out silent, no words, you could just feel the pain, you saw everything. And that kid at one point was like, you know, that little shit to me was just like, I wanted to hug him. But Rick responds, his screaming, his, you know, his breakdown totally got to me. I was bawling. Yeah, I was ugly crying that one.
Wow, amazing. It's amazing how I thought he lost this episode. But let's get to the favorite character for me from a guy's perspective. Believe it or not, which is really weird, is Lori. I previously thought it was T-Dog, but I think Lori really brought her A game. And I'll tell you why Lori won this episode. She sacrificed her life. I mean, well, so did T-Dog, but I think Lori, she sacrificed, believe it or not, even though what she did with Shane is messed up, she made up for it because she had this baby. She didn't want this baby. She was going to get an abortion. This baby caused her death. She sacrificed having this baby for Rick, for that's what he wanted. She did her job. She brought him into this crazy world while sacrificing her own life and dying. And to me, that was just like, wow, Lori, like that to me was the ultimate thing anyone could do for anyone.
Okay, maybe I give that up. Maybe I'll give a little consensus, you know, the fact that you're right. She did do that. It's a Crimea River.
Well, we definitely have this issue. Romancia is not crazy about Lori. I love Lori, but I guess at this point it doesn't matter. She's long gone, and we got to move on. So that
Yeah,
has been.
to know what everybody else thinks. Am I the only one that's not torn up that Lori's gone? I mean, like, yes, the only thing about the whole scene with Lori that really had me going was the fact that Carl and Rick was messed up. Otherwise, you know, be gone, Lori, be gone.
Tell us in the comments below. Tweet us. Tell us who you think. Tell us who your worst character was. Who was your favorite character in this episode? And what your WTF moment was or OMG moment. And let us know. We're going to wrap up and sign off. I am Omar from GuyFi.com, and you have heard a man's perspective on The Walking Dead Episode 4. We also have
Romancia from TVAfterDarkOnline.com, and here's the woman's perspective. Bye, guys.
sign off, guys. See you in the next episode.